Hey guys, we got another Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer here. I saw the preview trailer yesterday that came out, but I've been waiting all day to watch it since it came out while I was at work. So let's check it out right now and see what's in here.
So, how long have you been Ant-Man again? So, how long have you been Ant-Man again?
Ooh. Oh, it looks a little bigger.
It just sort of happened.
Interesting.
I wish I could fight bad guys like you.
Okay. So they...
Seem to mess it up almost every time.
Maybe you just need someone watching your back.
Interesting.
Like,
That looks pretty cool.
Dr. Pym, I actually heard what happened to you. You opened up the quantum realm. That's when this crazy creepy ghost who like walks through walls and stuff. Stole your tech.
Ooh.
And now she wants
Looks
to take
real
over the
fun.
world or whatever. Who would have believed that in your hour of need you would turn to us?
Not me.
Because we robbed you. Do you remember? That's us.
Huh.
The only chance you got is both of you.
Interesting.
Ant-Man and the Wasp teaming up.
Follow my lead.
Yeah.
She seems more intense.
Whoa, I love it.
You go low, I'll go high.
I have wings. Why would I go low?
Ooh, it looks so cool.
I don't want to die. We didn't die.
Hey, what'd I miss?
We were just tiny.
I was partners with Hank on a project called Goliath.
How big was
My record, 21 feet. You?
it? 65 feet.
65.
If you two are finished comparing sizes,
65.
Wow, that looks pretty dope. I mean, it looks so much fun. It was really interesting to see that, and continuing off of if you saw stuff Infinity War, I'm not going to spoil too much in there, but they do mention where those characters are in Infinity War in a one-liner, where Ant-Man is and where Hawkeye is and stuff. But here, this looks like it definitely has taken place a little bit in between during Infinity War. It's going to be interesting to see if it happens, because if the stuff that they mentioned that's going on with Ant-Man, the fallouts of Avengers of Civil War. In Civil War, they said to him, you either register, sign up, sign the Sokovia Accords, or you don't and you become a fugitive, or the third option is you go into early retirement and stuff. And that was a interesting idea, especially since they had already at that point they'd already set up Hawkeye having his family in Avengers: Age of Ultron, and here Scott Lang has his daughter and stuff. And so it's interesting if they took that deal, they took the idea of the fact that, okay, we're not going to sign up, we're not going to work for you, but I'm not going to hang out with you. Where after the events of at the event of Captain America Civil War. So it's going to be cool to see where things go with that, how things are going to going on. How is he? It looks like at the beginning of this thing, he's just able to just walk around and being Ant-Man again. And how is he able to do that without having the government on his back? I mean, even just from the trailers of Infinity War, you could see that Cap is kind of not working for the government. He's on his own. He's on the run. He's doing everything against the law. He's a criminal. He's doing everything, as a fugitive, Whereas Ant-Man here, he's just roaming the streets as Ant-Man, in the middle of the streets type thing, not really hiding or anything. So that's different. I mean, you look at Captain America. He grew the beard, let his hair grow. You got Black Widow dyed her hair. did her hair white, completely changed her costume. Everything's really kind of changed. Everyone's kind of hiding for those guys, yet Ant-Man is just out there in the open. So that's really going to be cool to play with that, to see how things kind of go there and how they explain as to where the things go. And I'm hoping, without getting into spoilers of the ending of the Infinity War, that the fallout of Infinity War starts happening. You know, I'd like to see the I'd like to see at the last second, just as they finish, they defeat their villain, they defeat Ghost, everything is happy ending, and then the Infinity War ending ends up affecting here and happens over, forcing Ant-Man to join into, or whatever, forcing them to join Ant-Man and the Wasp and Hank Pym to join into Avengers 4. And I think that could be really cool, seeing that, or just seeing some of the people from Avengers, one of the Avengers show up and say, hey, I need you again, or Cap calls him again and says, hey, I need you. Something like that could be quite interesting to see where things go with this, and how it kind of how Infinity War affects this movie is really going to be fun to see this, and I really can't wait to see how things kind of turn out from here. So all in all, I really like this trailer. It looks really fun. I like the idea of it. I can't wait to see where things go with this, and with him hanging around here and going bigger than he was in Infinity War. And it looks pretty interesting, the way he's kind of like riding the truck as a skateboard. I like that idea. I like that when they make him really big, hopefully he doesn't look too clunky, because I find every time, even in the Civil War, he looked really good having Giant Man, but he was just, for some reason, he was moving in slow motion for no reason. I just wish he would not be moving slow motion. I wish he could move as fast as he can, as fast as he wants, as he would if he was a regular size type of thing. And I think that would be quite interesting to see that, given the idea, the fact that just when he's small, he has the super strength. He has his punch like a bullet, and when he's big, he could punch like a plane crash type thing. And I think that would be a really cool idea to see, and have it. And also, it would be really fun for him to be going into Avengers 4, him being really powered, or Ant-Man and the Wasp, and both of them being skilled at it. I mean, clearly looks like Wasp knows what she's doing with her stuff, but they'll have lots of practice, and they won't be newbies anymore playing with their powers in Avengers 4. So I think that's really going to be cool to see this and see how it all comes together for Avengers 4, and how this kind of continues on. But on its own, it looks like a fun movie. Just like a really fun and interesting movie to see where things go from there. So all in all, I can't wait to see where things are going. Since so far it looks like everyone's going to be watching Avengers: Infinity War, I really hope that I hope that the ending of this is completely confusing and comes out of nowhere if you haven't seen Avengers: Infinity War. That's what I'm hoping, is something like that. And Avengers: Infinity War is like a required watching before this, hopefully. So we'll have to wait and see where things go with this, and how things continue with this, with some more trailers. But I'm sold, and I'm ready to buy my tickets right now. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below. Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer 2, I think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have.
Subscribing.
Sometimes subscribing is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
You're still here.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.
It's over.